today, guys, I'm going to show you how to make these super simple doll phones. They don't need many supplies. So this is one that I made. I made this unicorn one. This one's made pretty much like the others, except you just add extra space at the top for the ears. And then there's this one too that my little sister made with me. So let's learn how to make them. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is you're going to take your extra thick black craft foam and you're going to make a mark on how big you want your foam to be with your pencil. Now this is a mechanical pencil. As you can see, I have it closed because I don't really want to draw on my foam. I just want to make a mark and like a little dent. So yeah, and you're just gonna draw it as big as you want it. And now you're going to cut it out. This is a big piece of craft foam. Okay, there we go. So, yeah. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to take your cardstock and you're going to trace your foam piece on it. And my phone is actually a little crooked on the edge, so I'm just going to trim that. There we go. Okay, now you're going to cut out your cardstock. Okay, now on the back side, so the side that you did not draw on, because as you can see there's my pencil mark there. So on the back side, we are going to draw the back of our phone. So I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to draw my camera. There we go. Now this is where you can get creative and you can take color pencils, markers, or crayons, and you're just gonna color the back however you want it. So it honestly doesn't matter how you do your phone. You can get really creative on how it looks. Okay, so here's the back of my phone, and now you're going to make your front. So you're going to take your cardstock and you're going to trace your back with your pencil. Actually, not tracing it, more like. Anyway. And cut it out. And this is going to be your front. So this time you get to draw it. If you don't want to get creative, if you don't want to draw the individual apps, I guess, then you can just draw a blank screen if you want your doll's phone to be off. But if you want to get super creative, you could draw the little apps, or you could draw like a screensaver. But if you don't want to do that, that's perfectly fine. So I'm just going to take my pencil and I'm going to draw the border, and then I'll draw the screen on the inside. Okay, so here's my back, which I already showed you, and this one's my front. I tried to do Google at the bottom. It didn't work out, turn out so well. Like that's supposed to be it, the microphone. But anyway, so now you're going to take your tape, and I just discovered that it's smudging a little of the pencil, so we don't want it to smudge on our dolls. We want to be safe. So I'm just going to take my tape and I'm going to carefully put it on my phone. Looks like I'm going to need 2 pieces. Let's see. Okay. And now you're going to trim your tape off. Actually, I'm actually just gonna cut slits in the corners. because that's probably going to be easier. And now, I'm just folding my tape back, so. There we go, and you're just gonna do that on your front and your back. Okay. So here's my craft foam piece. I put the tape on my back and my front, and now we have to attach all together. So I'm just gonna take a glue stick. Glue should work pretty well, and I'm just going to put it on my craft foam. And then I'm going to glue my back to it. If you feel like you need to trim them, go ahead. I feel like that's not quite as much of a trim that I really need to do that. So I'm just not going to trim it. Now I'm putting my front on. You want to make sure that the camera's at the top when you're putting your front on. So my camera's at the top. Now, yeah, camera's at the top. Now I'm gonna put my front on. This is a really cute way to make what I would call a dull necessity, because I mean, pretty much everyone has phones these days. So anyway, so yeah, your doll's gotta have a phone so they can call their friends. And this is just a really simple way to make it. Just gonna wanna rub on it and press hard to make sure that that glue dries. And I would actually set it for a little bit so to make sure that the glue dries so it doesn't slip apart and it doesn't come apart while you're in use. But yeah, so this is what it looks like when it's done. And I'm going to show you some other types of phones that I made. Okay, so I made these two new phones. Actually, my little sister made this one with me. And so you already saw this one. This one's the one I made with you. Okay, and then this one, as you can see, I put her password. And this is like a unicorn back. And so I'll show you the backs. And then this one is the glitter, so it's like those water cases with the glitter that you can move with your thumb. I hope you enjoyed this video. I think this is a really simple way to make a doll phone.